I love Arkham Batman games. They're one of my favorites. I played Origins first, which got me hooked. And then I went and played the Arkham Knight and Arkham Asylum, which both of those I quite enjoyed. And I just want to take a little bit to talk about the newest game in the Arkham series, Suicide Squad. Yeah, I'm diving into that can of worms. So, I'm just gonna get the cookie cutter stuff out of the way first. I'm gonna touch upon why everybody seems to be upset if you're not a fan of these games, because it is something to explain. Because the previous games were a lot different than this continuation quotations of Arkham series. So right off the bat, they decided to make this game into a looter shooter, which none of the other games were. I'm just gonna say that outright. None of the other games were, and it actually, as a matter of fact, feels like they did a looter shooter just to be safe. You know, like all looter shooters sell. Look at Call of Duty, look at Halo, and all that. Yeah, we can totally make a looting and shooter thing. Yeah, totally. And it's like, okay. And yes, I know technically calling Halo and Call of Duty looter shooters are kind of a stretch, but you get the point. Shooter games sell, and it's a safe option. And it just feels that way. Consider none of the other games have done that, and they just decided now to do that. Seems to be a way big coincidence than not. Although that's not why people are mad. It's a Suicide Squad game, which I got nothing against the Suicide Squad, honestly. Like in terms of like a cast of characters and as anti-heroes, I guess technically they are. They're more villains than heroes from where I understand it, but it's one of them weird ones. It's one of them weird. It's like villains turn good guys type of thing, and it's just kind of weird. But it is appealing because it's kind of different. Now, could they have done the introductory of the Suicide Squad and as the game as a whole much better than they did story wise? Yes. Totally 110% they could have done a much better job at introducing the cast. And quick breakdown. Spoilers if you have not played the game. But basically, the Suicide Squad goes up against the now evil Justice League. And that sounds pretty cool, honestly. Like, it's a cool concept, you know. Guess how they defeat them, though? Somebody working at that game studio decided, you know what would be an awesome, epic confrontation for every single last Justice League member? Dying to bullets. And it's silly, considering if you are a fan and you are watching this, you already know. But for those of you that are not, and you don't really know superheroes, most of the Justice League are immune to bullets, or is fast enough to where bullets don't matter. And it's kind of ridiculous that they're dying to bullets. Ugh. It's like they ran out of creativity on like an epic confrontation between Suicide Squad and Justice League. And I get it because Suicide Squad, they don't really have any superpowers of their own. They admittedly don't. Like I think Shark is the only character that actually has a power, and that is him being a shark. Okay, so it's not like they have super strength and all that crap. They don't. But I know some people are saying, well, Batman doesn't either. Yeah, but at least he has a lot of tech and is smart to where his brain is his superpower at that point, and wealth. But Suicide Squad doesn't really have any of that. They're all kind of stupid, which is kind of the point. Like, they are clever in some ways, but they're, for the most part, very stupid. And decide to do things through brute force. And that's what the modern media has painted the Suicide Squad. Just a people that just brute force things. Which I don't think was the intention of the Suicide Squad at all at first. But even still, the Justice League, all of them got lackluster deaths. Like, sure, in the Arkham series, it kind of sucks you're killing off all the heroes to make way for like the new heroes, the anti-heroes, Suicide Squad. I guess I don't know, but it's like, come on, man! Like, you really couldn't come up with a better confrontation climax other than they died to bullets. And it's even more ridiculous because it contradicts itself. The story, Flash, when you confront him, basically, at first, he dodges bullets and everything, you know. Like, literally, they shoot at him a couple times, and he just dodges out of the way. They even crack a joke about it, saying, oh, you might as well mail me the bullet. But then later on, he dies to the same ammunition. And it's like, how and why? And they also have him, like, really bloodied and beat up, which he can get bloodied and beat up, but did the people that designed this game know that he has super healing thanks to Speed Force? I'm very sure they should have done a little bit more research on the character, because in this game I don't think they mention it at all. And what's even crazier is that in terms of strength power, Suicide Squad stands no chance against a brainwashed and controlling Justice League. They stand no chance. And as a matter of fact, Wonder Woman is the only non-brainwashed one, and then they kill her off really quickly. They don't even allow her to have build-up. She kind of just gets knocked into a cliffside and then, like, just dies. And I'm like, okay, wow, that's that's epic, I guess. So it seemed like they just, I don't I don't even want to say what they was thinking because I don't even know at this point. It just seems like they're just trying to drive the franchise into the ground like this. It doesn't seem like they're trying to, like, flush out any of the characters. And they just killed off all of the superheroes just because they want to make more Arkham games that are not about Arkham, but about Suicide Squad. Which I get, but the lack of respect for the previous story and the previous characters is the problem and why so many people are pissed, including myself, because Batman is one of my favorite characters in DC next to Superman, and how they did Superman so damn dirty. They really did. That really upset me when I saw that. And it's like, bruh, this man is immune to bullets. What are you doing? But, quite literally, and someone on a podcast, I can't remember who said it, but he said it best. Are you so happy you've lived long enough to see all your favorite beloved franchises go down in flames? It's really like that. Like, Elder Scrolls is doing it now. Arkham, Star Wars did it, and just oh no. Lord, no. It's so sad. But we have the original works. I look at all the new stuff coming out as a derivative work. I see this Arkham game, at this Suicide Squad game, as not the real thing. This is just a fanfic in my mind. I don't even care about it. And I'll just stick to the older games. And it also kind of sucks too because the actor that plays Batman is actually retiring. And before he retired, this is his last gig. And that was sad too because it's like, he couldn't even give him a proper send off. Jeez. Ugh. Like, no epic confrontation, just bullet. That's pretty much it. Which, if you count the fights before, I guess. But at the same time, it's like, why does every Justice League member have to go out the same way? Gun bullet. Like, literally. Like, any other thing would be better than just having them all go out the same exact way. Except for Wonder Woman, like I said, I'm very sure the Cliff did it, which is kind of weird, again, because she has super strength. It doesn't make any sense. It really just doesn't make any sense. At any rate, just wanted to rant about this for a little bit, because it really upset me. It really did. More than I thought it was going to. Because I've heard the rumors. I just didn't know until I saw it. It was that bad. And you can play the older games like Arkham, Origins, Knight, and Asylum. Highly recommend. Well, thank you for listening. Coming to my rant. Y'all seem to enjoy these a lot, so I'm going to keep making them every Monday. Rage Monday. Like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and comment what you think down below. If you agree with me, nice. If you disagree, tell me why. Even if you agree, actually tell me why. And if you're just on the fence and you don't care, let me know that too. And if you also have criticism about what I've said, let me know. We'll have a discussion in the comments. I love having discussions with people. And as always, I will see y'all guys in the next video. Peace out, and have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye.